Hey, Empire Builders, Justin Kaiser here. Welcome to episode 12 of Next Step Empire, my daily series to help you build your business empire with ancient wisdom. Now, today we're going to talk about how to build a wealthy mindset with ancient wisdom. You see, I've built my empire by applying the timeless teachings of icons like Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, and Neville Goddard. And my clean animal based diet keeps me energized to make it all happen. Now, I'm dropping episodes every day, Tuesday through Saturday, so stick with me all week. And if you're new and you want to hear a more in depth version of my story, watch episode 1 next. The link's below. Now, here's a quick look at my story in just the last 5 years. I co founded a company called Solar Grids, a solar energy franchise. And as CEO, I led the company to growing to more than 100 franchise territories in just 3 years. Now, that was before merging with Stardust Solar. Together, we're now the largest solar franchisor in North America, a publicly traded company. Today, I focus on growth through helping new franchise locations come on board. Now, when we started scaling solar grids in 2020, our team wasn't just chasing revenue. We were building wealth through systems like our franchisee onboarding playbook. We were also building relationships with franchisees who trusted us, and the impact of bringing solar energy to communities is what propelled us to that next level. Now, that approach has helped us generate millions in annual revenue, and the merger with Stardust Solar created even more value for our team and our shareholders, proving ancient wisdom works. Now, yesterday in episode 11, we covered how to attract wealth with ancient wisdom. First, you've got to define your wealth purpose. Second, you've got to serve others. Third, you've got to imagine yourself as wealthy. And last but not least, you've got to take inspired action. Now, today we're going to go deeper into that mindset because ancient wisdom teaches that a wealthy mindset is the foundation of lasting success. So, today we're going to talk about how to build a wealthy mindset with ancient wisdom because wealth starts in your mind before it shows up in your bank account. Now, when we started Solar Grids, we had a team and we had to shift our mindset to think bigger. We weren't just selling solar panels. We were building an empire that created wealth for our franchisees, our team, and our communities. Now, it was that mindset that helped us scale to 100 plus franchise territories in just 3 years. You see, ancient wisdom isn't just about strategies, it's about how you think. Napoleon Hill said, "Your thoughts shape your reality." And Earl Nightingale said, "You become what you think about most." And Neville Goddard said, "Your assumptions create your reality." So, we're going to break it down with 4 steps inspired by ancient wisdom to build a wealthy mindset for your empire. First, you've got to think in abundance, not scarcity, because ancient wisdom teaches that your thoughts attract your reality. Napoleon Hill said a positive mental attitude is the key to success, and that starts with thinking in abundance. Now, as Solar Grids, we focused on the abundance of opportunity in the solar industry, like the growing demand in markets such as Florida, where I now live. Now, that mindset led us to create systems like our lead generation process that brought in thousands of leads, helping us scale to 100 plus franchise territories. I personally start my day by affirming abundance, by saying in my mind, there's more than enough for everyone, which kept me focused on growth, not fear. Now, compare that to my Forex trading days. I think in scarcity, always afraid of losing. Abundance thinking opens up doors. Now, why does this help you? Well, when you think in abundance, you see opportunities everywhere. You're not afraid to take risks or share resources. Now, if you're starting a business, think there are plenty of clients for me. Have that in your mind, and you're going to find creative ways to reach them. Now, if you're considering a franchise, think there's room for me to succeed, and you'll attract the right franchise, possibly like Solar Grids. Now, for you, this means shifting your thoughts. Think about one scarcity thought that you have, like, I'll never find enough clients, and flip it to abundance and write that thought down. Maybe it's, there are plenty of clients for me. Now, share your abundance thought in the comments below because I'd love to see it. Second, you've got to focus on your wealth building thoughts. because ancient wisdom teaches that you become what you think about most. Earl Nightingale said, "Your thoughts shape your life." So, if you want wealth, you need to think about wealth consistently. Now, at Solar Grids, our team made wealth building thoughts a priority. During our weekly team meetings, we talk about our big goals, like hitting 100 franchise territories or generating 50 million in revenue. And we'd focus on how to make that happen, not the obstacles that might be in the way. Now, I'd also personally spend 10 minutes every morning just thinking about wealth, imagining our franchisees succeeding, imagining our team growing, imagining the merger with Stardust Solar. You see, it was that focus that kept us on track, and we hit those goals. Now, compare that to my real estate days. I think about survival, not wealth. And then it all came crashing down in the '07 crash. Now, wealth thoughts create wealth results. So, why does this help you? Because when you focus on wealth building thoughts, you train your mind to find solutions like new revenue streams or new partnerships. Now, if you're starting a business, think about hitting your first $50,000 a month. Focus on that goal daily. If you're considering franchising, think about the wealth a franchise can bring you, like Solar Grids, where our team systems help franchisees succeed. Now, for you, this means setting aside time to focus on wealth. Every day, spend 5 to 10 minutes thinking about your wealth goals. See the money, feel the impact, feel and imagine the freedom. Write it down. My wealth building thought is, and then fill in the blank. Share it in the comments below. All right, step number 3 is assume that you're already wealthy. Now, ancient wisdom teaches that your assumptions create your reality. Neville Goddard said, "What you assume to be true becomes your reality." So, if you want wealth, assume that you're already wealthy. At Solar Grids, I assumed we were the largest solar franchisor in the US before we were. We'd act like it. We built systems for scale. We treated franchisees like they were part of a top tier network when we were only at 20 territories. I'd assume wealth personally, walking into meetings as if I'd already hit my financial goals, which gave me confidence to make bold decisions like merging with Stardust Solar. Now, it was that assumption that became reality. Now, assumptions shape your actions. Why does this help you? Because when you assume that you're wealthy, you act with confidence. You invest in your business. You take risks, which is what it takes. And you also attract opportunities. Now, if you're starting a business, assume that you're already a successful entrepreneur. Act like it. Show up professionally. Now, if you're considering a franchise, assume that you're a top franchisee, like a top franchisee in Solar Grids, where our team's system supports your success. Now, for you, this means assuming wealth now. Close your eyes, assume you're wealthy, feel it, act as if it's true. Do this for at least 10 minutes and then write it down. I assume I'm wealthy because, and then describe your feeling. Share it in the comments below and let's work on this together. Now, last but not least, surround yourself with wealthy minded people because ancient wisdom teaches that your environment shapes your mindset. Napoleon Hill said, "A mastermind group, people who share your goals, amplifies your success." Now, that's true for a wealth mindset. And at Solar Grids, our team surrounded ourselves with wealth minded people. We'd bring in mentors who'd built franchises before. We'd connect with franchisees who were already hitting big goals. And we'd learn from industry leaders during the merger with Stardust Solar. Now, I'd personally seek out entrepreneurs who thought bigger, like my mentors who taught me ancient wisdom. And their mindset rubbed off on me, helping me think in millions, not thousands, hundreds of millions, not tens of millions. Compare that to my early days. I'd hang out with people who thought small, and I'd stay small and hit a plateau. Your circle matters. Now, why does this help you? Because wealth minded people inspire you, they share ideas, they push you to grow, and they hold you accountable. Now, if you're just starting a business, find a mentor or join a community of entrepreneurs who think big. If you're considering a franchise like Solar Grids, where a team connects you with wealth minded franchisees, I can help you with that wealth minded focused community. Now, for you, This means finding your wealth minded circle. So write down one person or one group that you're going to connect with this week. Share it in the comments below. Let's build that circle together. So that's how you build a wealth mindset with ancient wisdom. You've got to think in abundance, focus on wealth building thoughts, assume you're already wealthy, and surround yourself with wealthy minded people. All inspired by Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, and Neville Goddard. You see, we scaled solar grids to 100 plus franchise territories in 3 years by building a wealthy mindset as a team. And we also pivoted fast with ancient wisdom when we needed to when the industry shifted. And my clean eating, nutrition, and mindset keep me energized to make it happen. Now, this series is your daily push. Tuesday through Saturday, I'm here to let you know you can do this. If an 18-year-old small town Nebraska boy like me can do it, you can do it. So now it's your turn to act. One call with me could help you build your empire with ancient wisdom. Click that link below, book a call, no pressure, just real talk. I'll share with you what I've learned from my 24 years of wins and losses, plus how I stay energized so you can thrive. So again, I'm dropping these episodes every day, Tuesday through Saturday. So hit subscribe if you haven't already, and let's keep the momentum going for you. Drop a comment below. What's your wealth-minded thought that you're focusing on today? Or who's in your wealth-minded circle? Tell me. I'll read and reply to every single one. This is your shot. Your freedom, your cash, ultimately, your empire starts right now. And with my 24 years of business experience, I'd love to help you make this happen. So I'll see you tomorrow for episode 13.